Oh my goodness. Wait. No. I just need to know. Why have you done this to me, John? This series is gonna throw me into turmoil. Why didn't I buy it? This video is sponsored by CuriosityStream. Get access to my Nebula original documentary, The Making of Songbook, when you sign up for CuriosityStream using the link in the description. My amazing editor, John, sent me an email asking me a simple question. Hey, if you'd had the money for this guitar, would you have bought it? And this stemmed an idea for maybe just one video, maybe a series, of me looking back at my history of walking into these amazing guitar shops and deciding if I actually had the money, which I still do not have the money for these kinds of guitars that I'm playing, but if I'd had it, would I have actually bought that guitar and why? And maybe just talking a little bit more about it, because some of these were a few years ago. I might not have explained the experience necessarily in the video. It might have been focused on something else. So the first video I'm gonna watch is titled A New Song on a 1956 Fender Stratocaster. And this was released October 9th, 2018. So not quite Baby Mary, but like very young in the YouTube game. That is for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this moment that he has selected.
Is there something that you wanna say to me? Is there something that you wanna say?
Now, Chicago Music Exchange, if you don't know, it is an exquisite store, and it was a bit of a holy grail experience to go there. And I want to say this wasn't the first time. I'd gone in 2017, super briefly. I had very little time before going to the airport that time, and I'd taken my camera and I hadn't recorded any audio. I feel like that is definitely the story. So when I went back to Chicago, I used to spend quite a lot of time there before certain things happened. And well, I went back and I went and I was allowed to play this 1956 Fender Stratocaster. I feel like it was around $25,000. I looked on the website, it seems to have now gone. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If I'd had the money, would I have bought it? And I'm a realist, right? So I know my surname is Mary Spender, but I'm very calculated over my spending, and that comes from my time as being a really, really broke musician, and just trying not to fall into debt and everything with especially when it comes to music gear. You know, we all want all the things, and yet sometimes, you know, it takes a very long time to actually build up the equipment around you to be able to keep working. However, would I have bought this 1956 Fender Stratocaster if I'd had the money? Yes. Yes, I would. This kind of guitar, it really is an investment. So few of them exist, that's why the prices go up. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether or not you think the vintage market is gonna keep soaring, or if something's gonna happen, keep me in the know. But yes, I would have bought this 1956 Fender Strat. Now, I will have to say, I have to add to the shopping list because there is a guitar I talk about. Did I talk about it here? I have gone and grabbed something that only came in today, and when I was here a few weeks ago, as I mentioned, I was only here for a really, really short time, and I managed to find something that I was kind of blown away at what it cost. I didn't buy it, I didn't think I could afford it at the time, and I Still don't think I could afford it. Anyway, it was a beautiful 1960s Gild. This came in today, and it's not quite the same. The Sunburst is slightly different. The other one was slightly lighter. This Gild logo here is slightly faded, but this is a 1966 Gild T100 Slim Jim Sunburst. Okay, I've just completely shocked myself. I thought that I fell in love with the first one I saw that got sold. This was the one I should have bought. This guitar was $1,000, which is a lot of money, but like $1,000 for a 1966 gorgeous Gild. I mean, they are around that price. I mean, they might have gone up in the last few years, but why didn't I buy this guitar? Why? I just don't know why I didn't buy this guitar. John, I'm actually I'm genuinely, seriously, like, not even, why didn't I buy that? Why have you done this to me, John? This series is gonna throw me into turmoil. Okay, I just found one on Reverb. I mean, it's sold. 1966 Gild T100 Slim Jim Sunburst finished with new hardshell case. Wait. I just need to know. Oh my goodness. No. There's nothing here at the moment. Found a 1962, which is older, but it just doesn't look the same. I think I'm heartbroken over this guitar. Why didn't I buy it? I guess I just didn't have the money. I mean, that would have been the reason. That would have been the simple reason. Wow. Well, I'm a bit brokenhearted. How do I move on? Next video John has suggested is this guitar is 100% metal and sounds so good. Now. Oh my god, there it is. Oh wow. Now, this guitar is the Ray Planet Machete Pad Max, and it retails for about 5,250 euros. It is a pleasure to play it. You wouldn't expect that from a metal guitar, and I think it sounds really, really beautiful. I think the only reason I wouldn't buy it is it's just not the body shape for me. It would be a nightmare to film, but lots of people don't have to worry about filming guitars, but for me, it would be a nightmare to film, but it might allow for some quirky, funny moments. And then on stage, it would look incredible. I think the feel of this guitar was really beautiful. I think it's a really versatile instrument. That one depends. I would buy it. So I wouldn't buy that particular model. Okay, if I'm gonna play fair on this game, I wouldn't buy that particular model. However, that configuration with a different body shape. There we go, that is my reaction. This guitar is 100% metal and sounds so good. The Ray Planet Machete Pad Max. I would say no. I'd say no. John has also suggested playing a fretless electric guitar. Sounds so weird. A video I released January 30th, 2020. And it has had 1.7 million views. I was really proud of this video. Look at that. Okay, some of my favorite comments underneath. Bored Alex says, if anyone's wondering, the tab is 1. That's a good comment. Okay, so this is the Vigier Excalibur Surfrator, like, just unbelievable fretless guitar. And yes, I would buy this. I would buy this. I should buy this. I should buy this guitar. However, this particular model sold once the video went up, so I didn't really have a chance. But I would love to have one of these in the studio, just to add like so many amazing soundscapes and everything on records. And I don't know, like I think I might have to get one of these, because also it's a significant video on my channel, and that's really special. And I literally just drove up to play it because I wanted to play one, and I just made that video, and I never expected it to do as well as it did. 2 out of 3 I would have bought, the ones that John suggested, but I think the star of the show, and the broken-heartedness of the 1966 Gild, I just don't think, I don't know what to do about that, guys. Tell me which guitars you would like to learn more about from my previous videos, which ones you'd like to know whether or not I would have bought or not. I also do want to say that every time I go into a guitar shop, I really try and rave about the guitar shop in the video if I can't afford the instrument just to buy it, or I do try and now buy something to support the guitar shops, because obviously they are integral to my channel and I want guitar shops to stick around. I know you do too. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you very soon. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned Nebula, my amazing streaming platform, which is where I'm hosting exclusive and ad-free videos alongside other YouTube creators you will be familiar with. Let me just show you what my channel looks like as I upload long-form videos that wouldn't work here on YouTube. Also, I got to create a full-hour documentary taking you behind the scenes of my latest album called The Making of Songbook, professionally shot and edited, and it's my first Nebula original. The best way to access Nebula is to sign up to a subscription for CuriosityStream, who are very kindly sponsoring this video. They are offering 26% off their annual plans, which is less than $15 a year for CuriosityStream and Nebula, which is an amazing bundle. If you aren't already aware, CuriosityStream is the best place on the internet to see thousands of the world's finest documentaries and non-fiction titles. It is the biggest documentary streaming subscription platform, founded by John Hendricks, who also founded the Discovery Channel. My documentary pick is Classical Destinations, The Great Composers, in which Simon Callow travels the world discovering how great masterpieces were made. There are episodes in the series dedicated to J.S. Bach, Handel, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, and Grieg. If you need a very soothing and educational show, I recommend this one. We worked out a deal that if you sign up for CuriosityStream with the link in the description, you'll also get a Nebula subscription for free, or go to curiositystream.com/Mary Spender. It helps me and my fellow creators keep on doing what we're doing, and I know you'll enjoy it.